Late Night Health continues. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. I lived here in Thousand Oaks for many, many years, and about a month ago, I discovered the healing tree here in Thousand Oaks. And I walked in. It is a wonderful little herbal shop. They offer some services. One of the services that I took, the only service I took, was Ionic Detox Foot Bath. And Moe was kind enough to give me a discount on that for my birthday, which was last week. And I appreciate that. Moe Lam is our guest. He is an herbalist. And we're going to find out about Moe, his background, and what he thinks about health in the United States. Moe, welcome to Late Night Health.
Hi, thank you for having me on, and happy belated birthday once again.
I appreciate that. I have to tell you, when I started talking to Moe, I was immediately relaxed. Have people told you that before? You have a very relaxing aura, yes, I guess.
That is a common theme, and some people say it's the voice, some people say it's the demeanor, but I think it could be the herbs, that are taking their action through me, perhaps. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, well, I think it's great. What's your background? I mean, how did you get interested in Chinese herbal medicine?
Okay, so in a roundabout way, I studied psychology at California State University, Chico, and what drew me to psychology was the mind and perhaps transpersonal psychology and, how the inner workings of the brain work. So I started to take classes in neuropsychology, neurobiology, and lo and behold, I discovered acupuncture, the art of acupuncture in a black and white film in one of my psychology classes. And during that time, I was going through like a spiritual phase of meditation, self-discovery, and doing martial arts, Kung Fu, a traditional Kung Fu called Wing Chun Kung Fu. And I realized that traditional Chinese medicine was an answer for me at that time. And I just felt disillusioned with psychology and what I was learning. I felt that there may be more than that meets the eye in terms of trying to achieve health in a more holistic, holarchic way. And in a roundabout way, it kind of matched my personality with martial arts, spirituality, and health and healing.
So when you went back and you said to your parents, I know I'm studying psychology, but I want to go back and do Chinese medicine, did they say, you want to do what?
Yeah, they were supportive, thank goodness. But, I had like an auntie who was like, well, you're not going to make much money. But I knew, for some reason, I knew that if I didn't go in this path, it felt like I was going to sever like my appendage, like my left or right hand. And it was just so strong of a pull, like an attraction to the ancient healing arts that there was no choice, I felt, and it was such a magnetic pull for me. So maybe what I can do is I could delve into some of the theories that I've come across that I implement. I'm not sure how you like
right.
to.
Well, I know that you've developed what you call fractal-holographic theory of health and healing. That's your concept?
Yeah, it's not a novel concept, but this is, I think, that's a really good way to describe what the ancient people, how ancient Chinese Taoists looked at their reality. And to borrow from Terence McKenna, I believe that they were the first physicists of their time. So they weren't really looking to harness nature and split the atom and look at very small structures or very large structures. What they were looking at is cycles of time and how it moved through nature. So one example is, we have the concept of genomic sequencing, theoretically we can reproduce an entire human being having their genomic sequencing mapped out. And from the very small, you can have the very large. So in nature, things are recursive and repeating. And so when you look at like someone's tongue, you could see the health of the entire organism. You could look at someone's eyes and know the health of their organs. So this is one way to look at the fractal aspects of nature and how everything is repeating and knowable. And so I believe that these Taoist masters were scientists looking for answers in this manner in terms of connectivity, relationships with how we move through time as a fractal. And Terence McKenna, he talks at length about his Time Wave Zero computer program and how time is also a fractal, and that it reached like an apex in 2012, and as a result, we've been living in like a exponential reality going forward. So it mirrors like the weather systems, our politics, our global world politics at the local level and the global level, and perhaps that we are witnessing cycles of mind at play at every scalable level.
Moe, let me interrupt here, and because we only have a couple minutes left, would you say that America and people who are walking into your shop, are they healthy in general? Are they looking for alternatives to what we've called traditional medicine, or do they want to do an integrative approach? They're going to a allopathic physician, but they want something more, and that would be
I think you're absolutely correct. I think people are looking for answers, and I think that they are working alongside allopathic medicine, and I think that's a great thing. And what we bring to the table is food, let food be the medicine, and of course looking at the body in a dynamic way in terms of an electric, conductor. So each cell has to vibrate at between negative 20 millivolts and negative 25 millivolts. If not, we have illness. And it's about the concept of qi and how the electron transport chain has to be able to conduct electricity along a certain gradient. And anything that disrupts that, it may be stress or eating certain foods, can create stress upon the organism. So, and
qi is energy, if I'm not life energy.
Yeah, qi. There's different kinds of qi in Chinese language, but for practical purposes, it's looking at the voltage, of the cell, and anything that goes beyond, positive 30 range, according to Dr. Jerry Tennant, you get into cancer, and the cells that were once healthy start to undergo changes into growing like legs or hyphae. They start to look like candida. And Dr. Simoncini, an Italian physician, I believe, he also claimed that cancers look eerily similar histologically, tissue-wise, to candida or fungus.
I can't believe this, but we are out of time. If you're interested in Moe, you can reach out to him by going to thehealingtreestore.com. That's thehealingtreestore.com, and he has a lot of products there. You can look around, and he'll talk to you too. I'm asking him to. So if you get any requests, healingtreestore.com. Moe, will you come back sometime?
Oh yeah, I would love to. Thank you.
All right, good. All right, Moe Lam has been our guest from the Healing Tree in Thousand Oaks, California. I'm Mark Alyn, along with the insane Daryl Wayne. Check us out at latenighthealth.com. That's latenighthealth.com. We'll come back in just a couple moments with Robert Clancy. Don't go away, more coming up.